Howdy folks, what's scrapping in? TJ the Scrap Man here from TJ's Junk Removal, bringing you another video on our channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I post videos a couple times a week, every week. Hit a little bit of a slump this week because I was too busy with scrap metal pickups, and I want to thank you guys for that. I've been getting lots of new referrals, lots of return clients. The warm weather's coming, so spring cleanup is upon us. Look at that big sassy container full of metal. Had JDC Landscaping come pack her down a little bit, fit a little bit more in there. Now today's episode, another day in the life of the Scrap Man. I picked up stuff from a lady's garage, I made a run to the scrapyard, and I also took appliances out of 2 third-story and 1 second-story apartment building. So tonight what I'm going to show you is a couple of the finds I got back there at the Scrap Shack, and today I'm going to show you guys where you can get some metal to make yourself a pretty sweet outdoor fire pit. So before we get into all that, Roadhouse. Alright, so I got everything unloaded earlier, except for the dryer. You saw that. Pretty sweet kick, right? So a couple of the things I got today. One thing I found that was pretty interesting, I've never picked this up before, is a Durastil electric water distiller. Some of the hardware on it still looks pretty good, but the motor's pretty corroded. Tubing's, dusty, but it could be cleaned. I don't even know if it still works. I'm going to plug this thing in later, see how it goes. Moving on, I got a Murray little snowblower here. It's a small one. Looks like it's been tinkered with a little bit, and I still got the key though. I don't know if it starts. Not in horrible shape. I'm not mechanically inclined, but if someone wants to buy this for parts, never hurts to make an offer. Otherwise, I might have my dad look at it because he knows how to fix stuff. I don't. Oh, random piece of steel hit. There we go. All right, one thing I found that was pretty cool. Some kind of old cast iron pulley system. The pulleys are seized as heck, so I mean, obviously it's ornamental or antique or whatever. It's got a steel cable here. Oh, this might be like an old crane head or something. I don't know, but it's pretty cool looking, right? So someone who wanted to repaint that or just kind of refinish it and, conversation piece, ornamental, whatever. Found some pretty practical finds today. I pulled this out from the 3rd-story apartment building. It's a Simplicity bar fridge. It's a little dirty. The inside's pretty clean though. I've got the shelf over there. I took that out so it wouldn't fly away. And I got a Danby freezer. Again, it works. Camera angles suck. I'm still getting used to that, guys. A little cleaning, a little disinfectant, and that's a nice freezer. Now, these are things I sell, so if ever you're looking for appliances and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg for a used appliance, contact me. I don't always have them, but when I do, I'm more than willing to offer delivery and a 48-hour return policy. So can't go wrong, right? So next, I'm going to get that dryer over there. Yeah, that's right. You stay down. Into the workshop, to the Scrap Shack, and we're going to take her apart, and I'm going to show you what you can do with it. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, cut off this cable. That's no good for nothing. Just cut her off with some tin snips. Wire cutters work too, but work smarter, not harder, right? There we go. Pretty simple. Next, you get your power drill and take off some of these screws here. Everything just kind of opens up. You want to get the back part off so that you can take the top off. Doesn't take very long. Okay, so now I'm going to change bits. I'm going to take off some of this so you guys don't have to bother watching all of it. Alright, so I got the rest of my my little screws off. And now the top like this opens. And always keep a bucket handy throw in your screws, your random shards of metal. Nobody wants to step on that. Safety first. And hey, if you don't have any buckets laying around, well, let me know. I'll bring you some buckets. I'll bring you barrels. I'll bring you whatever you need to hold your scrap free of charge. And I come pick it up and bring it to your house. So can't go wrong with that. So now we're going to cut off the wires holding the top here. There we go. Now, you could go about the trouble of unscrewing everything else, but the metal's pretty soft. So if you just kind of tear at it like that, you know what? Safety first, man. Let's put some gloves on. So just pop this open. There we go. That's right. Now this one here, excellent. This one here, all it's got left, I'll show you guys, is a little strap here, holding that in place. That's pretty much it that's holding it there. I'm going to pull that out and let's see what we got. Alright, so this one here is an older model. They're built a little bit more solidly, so I think we're going to have to use a little convincing. Let's see how this goes. Would you please come off? No? There we go. Sometimes you just gotta make a little bit of space to get to the screws. I apologize for the noise, folks. Alright. I think this one needs a little more convincing. A little bit more convincing. Right tool for every job. Oh, it would appear there is something else holding it in place. Let me take a look. I'll be right back. Alright, so Jeff got cocky. Brute force doesn't always solve the problem. Here it certainly didn't, but you can see in there, I don't know if you guys can see. Hello? Tom Cruise. Okay, so there's 3 screws in there. I just gotta take the last one out and let's see what we got. So there you have it, folks. You've got your dryer drum, airflow holes in the bottom, collect your ashes. Maybe one day I'll show you guys how to build one. But for today, you know, that's the materials you need. The nice thing about this, the tin isn't all that thick. So if you want, you can cut little designs. You can make it all pretty. But yeah, beauty in, you know, diamonds in the rough. That's what I deal with all the time. Now, if you're wondering, well, yeah, but now I'm stuck with all this random metal. Who's going to pick that up? Me. I'm your guy. You know a guy. I'm that guy. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate all the likes and the follows and the subscriptions. I had no idea that people were going to take to this so well. Thank you very much. For next video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a barbecue out of one of these. Now, here's a preview. Keep it scrappy, folks.